Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley and today I'm going to be doing my Contemporary-A-Thon Tbr. So true to form, you know I'm not coming to the party unless I'm arriving right on time, if not a little late. And today is the first day of Contemporary-A-Thon. So it goes from the 17th all the way through next Sunday. I forget what day that is off the top of my head, but it's fine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this readathon is hosted by Chelsea from Chelsea and Darlings Read, Julie from Pages and Pens, and Natasha from My Reading is Odd, so I will link all of their channels down below, although I'm sure you guys have already heard of them. They're all great. This whole readathon is great. I actually didn't think I was going to be participating. I've got an exam coming up on Friday. I'm sick, as you can probably hear. And reading 7 books in a week is a little ambitious for me, but we're still going to try and get through it. This is the second readathon I've ever done. The first one was Booktubeathon, which happened back in August, and I got 5 books done for that, almost 6, so I was definitely really proud of that. But without further ado, let's just get straight into the challenges. So the first challenge is to read a book with orange on the cover, and so for this one I picked sort of a unicorn pick, which can actually satisfy 4 different challenges. So for that I picked Autoboyagraphy by Christina Lauren because 1, I've needed to read this book for a century, 2, there is orange in there, and 3, this cover is gorgeous and I've already started it and I'm on page 65. I took the time to listen to this on audiobook while I was getting ready to make this video and I love it so much already. I was actually sort of bummed that I had to stop listening to it to make this video, so I completely understand if you guys don't watch this video because you're too busy reading. But this is a story about a guy named Tanner who moves from his progressive city in California to Utah, where he joins this class where he's supposed to write his own book. And he sort of starts falling for the TA who's super Mormon, and obviously like that poses some issues. So I'm expecting a lot of really good things from this, and like I said, this satisfies 4 challenges, so at the very least I pretty much have to read this and like 3 other books and then I'll have completed the challenges, which is pretty sick, but I still have 7 books here. So the next challenge is to read a dark or spooky book. So for this one I have The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torre. I've been meaning to read this as well for a century. I actually bought the full trilogy because I was super excited to read it, and then true to form I didn't pick it up right away, but this time around we are going to. This is about a girl who has sort of locked herself into her apartment because she has murderous tendencies, and she creates income by working as a cam girl in her apartment, and I'm pretty sure this is sort of like a mystery thriller. That's what I know. That's as much as I know. It's fine. I'm excited still. We're gonna see. The third challenge is to read a diverse contemporary, and for that I have chosen A Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This is about a young black guy, as you can see. It's told in verse, and his brother is shot and killed outside, and he goes and takes his brother's gun and is like, I'm gonna go kill whoever killed my brother. And so as he's in this descent on the elevator downstairs to kill the person who killed his brother, he starts running into all these supernatural people, like people that have passed, it sounds like. So yeah, I've heard that this is about the cycle of violence. It clearly has a ton of accolades, so I'm really excited for this one. It sounds like a really powerful story, and I actually read like the preview before I went and bought it at Barnes & Noble, and I got through the first 33 pages and it was really good, so I'm really excited for this. The next challenge is to read a book in a non-traditional format, and so this one is a little like, but I'm pretty sure this will count for it. So for this I chose The Flowers of Evil Volume 1 by Shūzō Oshimi. This is a manga. All I know about this is that it's about a guy who is in high school, I assume, and he's sort of awkward, and then he sort of starts finding his way by befriending a bully and a girl that he likes, and I've heard that it's super dark, so really this could go for challenge 2 too, but I'm not entirely sure on that, so I will have to report back once I've actually read it, but I'm super excited for this one. I actually have this first collection and the second one, so if I really like it, I'll be able to continue on. The 5th challenge is to read a contemporary with your initials on the cover. So for this, I have chosen The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker, and my initials are H-A-S, so I'm Haz, and we have an H, an A, and an S. So here we are. This is about a girl who lives in Toronto after her mother took her there from Alaska while she was pregnant, and then she finds out that her dad is sick, I'm pretty sure, and is about to pass away, and she's never met him. He lives in Alaska where her mom was living originally with her dad, and her mom apparently just couldn't take living in Alaska, so she moved, and then she finds out, oh hey, my dad's about to die, and so she goes to Alaska to sort of like meet him and sort of form a connection with him before he passes. And she meets this pilot guy who, not flight attendant, a pilot who works for her dad's like plane company, and it's about their romance. And I really liked K.A. Tucker's other book, He Will Be My Ruin, so I'm really hoping that this is a good one. This also could have gone for my 5-star prediction because I'm really intending to like this one. So the next challenge is to read a book from a new to you author, and so for that I have chosen Sadie by Courtney Summers. This is everywhere right now. I'm super excited for this one. I've actually already started it as well. I am 39 pages in, so not very far. The writing is insane. It's super atmospheric. I'm really hoping that this is a good one. This is about a girl named Sadie whose little sister Maddie has been murdered, and so she has like a little inkling of a clue, so she goes on to like sort of find this person that she thinks killed her sister. And at the same time there's a dual narrative with a guy, what's his name, Wes McCrae, and he has a podcast, and so he hears of Sadie's story and starts to follow her in his podcast and like her journey throughout this and is narrating it. So I have really high hopes for this one. I've seen a lot of people give it 5 stars and say that it's super dark, but I'm really hoping to love this one. So the final challenge is to read a 5-star prediction, and obviously all of these are intended 5 stars. I'm really anticipating enjoying all of these, and I'm super excited for this TBR, but for this one I decided to go ahead and pick a 7th book, and that is The Butterfly Project by Emma Scott. So I actually just read my first Emma Scott book and I really liked it, so I'm really hoping to like this one. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's about a girl who writes graphic novels and seems like she's had it pretty rough, and then about a guy named Beckett that she meets, and he actually just got out of prison for arson, armed robbery, one of those, and so they meet. It's their story. I'm really hoping that it's good and as heart-wrenching as the other Emma Scott book I've read, and it sounds like that's pretty much her deal. Super heart-wrenching romance, like contemporary new adult books. So this is my 5-star prediction. Please don't let me down. So yeah guys, these are all the books that I'm planning on reading this week, and if I can't make it through all of them this week, I will definitely be making it through them throughout the month because I'm super excited for all these books. So I'm also excited to see all of your guys' TBRs and weekly or daily reading vlogs. I will be vlogging throughout the week and then posting something either Sunday or Monday after Contemporary-A-Thon. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your reading to watch this TBR, and I hope you guys all have happy reading. Have a good one.